Hello everyone and welcome to today's online class. I am teacher Rekha and today we are going to talk about something that we see or interact with every day in our life, no matter where we are, inside our homes, watching television, reading newspapers or magazines, or even outdoors when we are with our family or friends, enjoying our meals or doing our shopping. Yes, I'm talking about advertisements. Question that comes in our mind is what is an advertisement? An advertisement may be a short film, clip, article, written notice that helps to sell a product in the market by the way of attracting people towards the product. Advertisement also helps for the awareness of people about various products or the products that are newly launched. Advertisements may be used for different purposes. For example, it can be used for new products and it can also be used during the recruitment of new employees for a company. Advertisements are designed for a reason to persuade people to do something. Designers of advertisements make sure they do the following things to catch their ad stand out. First one is catch attention, and this could be done through words, a logo, pictures, or different colors. Then they also want to hold the interest of the audience. The ad needs to connect to people's life in some way through their emotions, needs, or problems. What do people want? To fit in, to feel good about themselves, look good, be successful? They try to make people want something. And then the advertisements try to give their customers a command for doing some kind of action, such as buying a product, calling a phone number, visiting a place, or going to a website. Different places where advertisements appear are television, newspapers, magazines, billboards, internet, and so on. Advertisements are designed for a target audience. Before advertising anything, you need to be familiar with your target audience. So who is your target audience? How you are going to identify and what does it mean? Target audience is a group of people who are most likely to want the product being advertised. The target audience, also called as target population, refers to a particular group of people identified as the intended recipient of an advertisement or message. For example, an advertisement for the last limited edition of football jersey is going to appeal to a target audience that likes football. People who do not like football would not be part of that target audience. Logos. A logo is a symbol created by a company to represent their brand. Having a logo is an excellent advertising strategy because if the logo is well known, people will be able to recognize it straight away and know which company it symbolizes. Look at the logos on the slide. Can you work out what company each logo represents? This leads us to the next slide, which is about slogan. What is a slogan? A slogan is a short and catchy phrase used by companies to help people remember their brand and product. Slogans are usually used with the company's logo to draw attention to their brand. Catchy slogans are one of the best ways to attract attention and make brand recognition. In this part, we will learn about how advertisements use different or various techniques to persuade an audience. The first one is transfer or association technique. Transfer uses images to bring up strong feelings in order to persuade. A picture is worth 1,000 words, right? In this technique, a famous person or authority claims that the product is good. It creates an internal connection between two unrelated items, causes a transfer of negative or positive feelings from one thing to something else. Even though Coke has nothing to do with Christmas or holidays, we are supposed to transfer the happy feeling of Christmas to product. Bandwagon is a form of propaganda that exploits the desire of most people to join the crowd or be on the winning side to avoid winding up the losing side. It's a popularity contest with these type of ads which often compare their customers base to competitors or suggest that everyone is with them. So why aren't you? Join us, be a part of it, or get on board are commonly used phrases in these type of ads. Call to action is a technique in which the advertiser tries to persuade the customers by telling them to do the action right now. For example, in this ad, the Netflix, see what's next, join free for a month. They are giving you a bribe to join it right now. So probably if you are going to join it right now, you will get 1 month for free. So they are actually trying to persuade you to do the action right now. By using the claim technique, the advertisers actually claim that they have something, they have some unique thing in their product. For this, they use some weasel words, they can use some facts and figures, they can use some researchers to prove that whatever they are claiming is 100% real or 100% true. Many ads use humor because it grabs our attention and it's a powerful persuasion technique. When we laugh, we feel good. Advertisers makes us laugh and then show us their product or logo because they are trying to connect that good feeling to their product. They hope that when we see their product in a store, we will subtly re-experience that good feeling and select their product. In the hype or glittering generality techniques, the advertisers uses appealing words and images to sell the product. The message this commercial gives through indirectly is that if you buy the item, you will be using a wonderful product and it will change your life. This cosmetic will make you look younger. This car will give you status. This magazine will make you a leader. All these commercials are using glittering generalities to enhance product appeal. Reputation is used as a way to keep a product or brand in people's mind. Reputation uses repeated messages or pictures to persuade. Reputation works because you remember things you see more than once. For example, in one of the examples, the image of the camera is shown multiple times and the message regarding the camera is also shown multiple times. So this is a very good example for repetition because it's repeating itself again and again. Fear is the opposite of association technique. It uses something disliked or feared by the intended audience. For example, like bad breath, failure, high taxes, or terrorism. To promote a solution, ads use fear to sell us products that claim to prevent or fix the problem. The main strategy behind using this technique, which is known as sale and price by the advertisers, is that they want their customers to know that this is the right time to do. For example, if buy one get one free, so Domino's Pizza is offering this price for now. Probably later you will not get this sale price. So this is the time to go and get your pizza on. So sale and price is actually causing some kind of action. They are insisting their customers to do the action right now. Another simple one that advertisers use is to get a famous personality to endorse the product. In this way, they can grab our attention using the iconic attention grabbing technique, as well as adding a sense of the product's appeal by associating it with the right type of person. In the example below, the young, beautiful, talented, and successful Taylor Swift adds a lot of positives to the Diet Coke brand. By using these kinds of magic words in their advertisements, the advertisers are actually suggesting that some almost miraculous discovery makes their product exceptionally effective than other products, so they are different from others. So now as we know some of the techniques, now it's time to analyze some advertisements. But how can we analyze advertisements, or how, or what are the ways in which we can analyze advertisements? So for that we need to know what does analyzation means. Analyze means to look at something closely to understand it. When you analyze an advertisement, you are becoming aware of how the advertiser is trying to persuade you. Let's take a look at some of the examples and see how we can use what we have learned to analyze. This example of the advertisement of Coca-Cola, we can see the image of a boy and a girl laughing together. So which is a very good example of showing that they are perfect people, or they are happy together, or they are perfect couple, something like that. So if you can notice, the logo and the slogan have been used in the top corner, top right corner. And in this advertisement, the advertiser has used a hashtag. So hashtag is placed in front of the slogan. By doing this, the advertiser is trying to connect with the younger generation, is trying to connect with the younger audience. So this is how they are trying to persuade the youngsters to drink Coca-Cola, because if they will drink Coca-Cola, it will bring happiness to their life. WWF, World Wildlife Fund, created this advertisement to show that poaching has becoming a huge problem, or it has actually become a huge problem. Poaching is one of the main reasons that many animals are becoming extinct, and we need to stop it now, right now. This is another example from WWF again, and in this advertisement they wanted to show that deforestation is an actual problem for us, for human beings, not just for human beings, for animals, for this whole earth system. So we need to stop the deforestation as soon as possible, so that the air will not be too polluted to breathe, because at the end it is going to affect us. Examples of advertisements using the second conditionals. Take a look at these examples and try to analyze them and try to make inferences from these advertisements about your project. And this is about creating your own advertisement. There are a few things that you need to keep in mind while preparing your own advertisement. Let's see what are those things. The first one is you have to find out what you are going to sell. It could be a product, it could be a service. So think about what you are going to sell. And then you need to think about what technique you are going to use in your advertisement. The above mentioned techniques, you can use either of them, or if you want, you can use one or two or more than two techniques in your advertisement. Then you need to provide brief information about your product so that you can persuade your customers. Try to persuade your customers, then only they are going to purchase your product or use your services. And for that, you need to create a very catchy slogan. And for that slogan, you must use the second conditional. And in other words, if I will say, you have to use the second conditional only. Make it colorful or eye-catching as much as you can. This brings us to the end of today's presentation. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you have any question regarding advertisement, please feel free to ask. And don't forget to do your assignment or project. And see you all in next class. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.